What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pilling here, your YouTube World Heavyweight Champion here on YouTube. And I'm coming to my WWE Monday Night Raw review for August 12th, 2019. So let's do this. Shout out to the John Squad. So we kicked off the Monday Night Raw last night with Seth Rollins, and he talks about last night at SummerSlam when he took to beat Brock Lesnar, and he says that Brock Lesnar is a beast, and talks about how empty it was, that the crowd was right behind him, and that they were alive, and he knew that he could slay the beast, and in the moment, that's why he was here. That's why he was here. That's why he's here as the Universal Champion. So then the OC comes out, and AJ Styles talks to Seth Rollins and tells him he does not have to worry about Brock Lesnar anymore, and that he wants to challenge him to a match tonight. So Seth Rollins accepts, and they both shake each other's hands. So that's what we get in the main event later on tonight. So the first match on Raw was Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. After Sami Zayn was backstage with the Street Profits talking smack about all the other wrestlers, including Samoa Joe and stuff like that. I thought that was a pretty funny segment backstage. So the winner of the match was Samoa Joe. After the match was over, Samoa Joe gets on the mic and says that he does not forgive the WWE Universe or anyone else, So that's what he says. So the second match on Raw was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler was not going to will him to fight The Miz because after Goldberg gave him a lot of spears, so that's why. So then Dolph Ziggler ambushes The Miz, and this match is official. So then the winner of this match was The Miz. So then after the match, Dolph Ziggler cuts a promo on the mic and talks to The Miz. And says The Miz can't beat him again. So then what happens next is that The Miz goes back to the ring and delivers a skull-crushing finale onto Dolph Ziggler. So then the third match on Raw was Elias versus Ricochet, and the winner was Ricochet. So then the next match we had on Raw was a 2 out of 3 falls match. We had was Rey Mysterio versus Andrade, and the winner was Andrade. And by the way, Andrade took 2 falls from Rey Mysterio, so that was a clean sweep. And then Rey Mysterio gets interviewed backstage, and he doesn't know what to do next after this. It's my family, so I don't know what's next for Rey Mysterio. So then the fifth match on Raw was Drew McIntyre versus Cedric Alexander, and the winner was Drew McIntyre. And this match was awesome, by the way. Those two tore it down, man. Go back and rewatch because it was just awesome. Then another match on Raw was Robert Roode versus No Way Jose, and the winner was Robert Roode, and it was glorious. That is right. It was just glorious. And any day when Robert Roode wins, every single day is glorious. So then, the next match on Raw was The Revival versus Lucha House Party. And during the match, R-Truth comes out, and this match ends up in a no contest. So then R-Truth comes out, and then The Revival pin R-Truth to win the 24/7 championship. So they both become co-24/7 championship. So then Kalisto takes out Scott Dawson, and Dash Rowler tries to break up the pin. And then, next you know, is that R-Truth get back to the 24/7 championship and pins Scott Dawson in the ring, and R-Truth gets back the title. So the next thing you know is that everybody's chasing R-Truth to the back, and next thing you know is that everyone's all into the back, getting R-Truth, and then next thing you know is Elias is right behind R-Truth in the backstage, and wham! Whacks R-Truth with his guitar and pins him 1, 2, 3, and Elias is a 3-time 24/7 champion. Another match on Raw was the Viking Raiders versus Carter Mason and Sebastian Savar, and the winner was the Viking Raiders. And I kind of knew that they were going to win that one because those guys are just no-name local competitors. So we had Natalia talks about her match with Becky Lynch and this talks about her match with Becky Lynch. It says that she has dislocated her shoulder and that she will do it again against Becky Lynch. But then, next thing you know it, Sasha Banks comes back and makes her return since being out from after WrestleMania from pounding. And I thought it was funny after Corey Graves was just commentating and stuff like that. So she makes her return, and the next thing you know is she turns heel, takes off her wig and unveils her blue hair. She punches Natalia. Then Becky Lynch throws Natalia into the steel steps, grabs a steel chair. Then Becky Lynch comes out to make the save, but then that all else fails, and then she beats up on Becky Lynch, hits Becky Lynch with the steel chair, and that's what happens to end the segment with Sasha Banks standing tall in this. Corey Graves is funny during this whole thing, and I thought it was just hilarious how Corey Graves just roasting Sasha Banks and talking about her. So Corey Graves is just so funny as a commentator. He never makes me laugh all the time. So then the next match we had on Raw was a women's tag team championship match. We had Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors, and the winner match was, and still our women's tag team champions was Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So then the main event we had on Raw was Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles, and the winner was Seth Rollins by DQ, because the OC gets involved. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson come into the ring and attack Seth Rollins, and then next thing you know is that the OC, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson beat down on Seth Rollins. Ricochet comes out to make the save, but then gets a gets a boot of doom by Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. On one-on-one, children gets a boot of doom. So then Braun Strowman comes out and makes a save and takes out the OC and makes a save for Ricochet, and Seth Rollins makes a save and takes out the OC. And then to Monday Night Raw, Braun Strowman grabs Seth Rollins' Universal Championship, hands it over to him, looks at it, hands it over to him. And I think that we're going to be seeing Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman probably at Clash of Champions for the Universal Championship. Leave your comments down below if you think that's what's going to happen. So, once again, the John Squad, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. You're all the best at John Squad. You're all one of a kind. Leave your comments down below what your favorite part of this WWE Monday Night Raw episode was, and subscribe for more. You're all the best at John Squad. You're all one of a kind, and I love each and every single one of you all that love my videos, and just subscribe. And when you subscribe, you become a champion here on this channel with me. Peace out, the John Squad. Hopefully you enjoyed Diddy Monday Night Raw last night. Oh, we also had a Stone Cold thing too yesterday with Michael Cole interviewing Stone Cold Steve Austin about his new show, and also talking about Seth Rollins, and that's where I leave off from here. So once again, please like this video, leave your comments down below, and subscribe for more. Peace out, the John Squad. And next Monday, the King of the Ring returns too. Don't want to leave that part out.